Good morning, Bob. How's everybody doing? Just here with the kitty, ready for another exciting live stream. Hello, Janine. Charlotte's tooth fell out. Uh-oh. That mean the tooth fairy is going to come? 10 bucks. Holy cow. That was way more than the tooth fairy ever gave me. I was lucky if I got a quarter. Guess that's inflation for you, huh? Well, I mean, it's part of the joys of being a pool owner. I knew that was going to be an issue at some point that, you get into a pool, there's a lot of money involved in that. Is that how it works, Rhonda? Unfortunately, now you've set the precedent. Yeah, I love the kitty too. He's my buddy, but he loves the brush. That's the only thing he cares about. Logan says my teeth are bigger. I should get more. I don't know. I'm not sure how that's how it works. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, I agree with you, Lindex. I like my pool too much. At this point, I'm not going to stop. It's funny, we had the temperature drop severely between yesterday and today. It was like in the upper 70s yesterday. It was like 48 now. So we had a real serious cold front come through here. And I was out there cleaning out some of the acorns that accumulated in the pool. And I noticed that the water is actually warmer than the air. Almost want to go into the pool because it's warmer in there than it is outside. Jessica doesn't like the strobe lights. Well, for all intents and purposes, it's almost going to be a new pool because I mean, except for the side pieces that hold it all together, which are in good shape. It's the wall and the lining. That's the pool. Yeah, rest in peace, Richard Mole, Susan Summers. Wasn't really a Matthew Perry fan, but it's always sad when somebody dies like that. I think pools are kind of expensive everywhere. My mom's doing good. She got out of the rehab place, I guess, yesterday. She sent me a text message yesterday or the day before. I don't remember which. And she's going to have to accept the fact that she's going to have to stay off her feet more. Or she's going to end up back in there again. You were a big Matt fan, huh? Yeah, see, I never watched Friends, and I guess that's the only thing that I would have seen him in. I was a big Three's Company fan though, and I loved Night Court. Night Court was awesome. In fact, Night Court is one of those TV shows that it's kind of on my must-have get list. So if I ever see like a good price on the whole series on DVD, I'll definitely snap that one up because that show was great beginning to end. Every episode was just really funny. All the characters were great. Going to be 88 in South Carolina. Yeah, they're saying we're going into the freezing probably tomorrow night. Got some more rain coming in here uh, today and tonight. Might get some rain during the live stream. I don't know. Let's see what's the what the radar looks like here. I noticed it was like southeast of us a little while ago. Yeah, I don't really see a whole lot of it. Don't expect any rain immediately, but they're saying maybe a 90% chance tonight, and that's sort of helped making things cold. I actually went out and found Flash in the yard today and put her in her box. Thank you, Logan. Yeah, I was getting a little fuzzy. Actually, it wasn't getting to the point where I really felt I needed it, except for the fact that last time I got a haircut, they didn't do much in the front, and so I hate it when like I got very thin hair to begin with, and the slightest breeze and my hair would be dangling in my eyes, and that always bothered me a lot. So I decided I had to go and do it, and made sure they hit the front right this time. Well, and we may get pounded this winter too, because I guess there's an El Nino in effect. And with the El Nino, what it does, it tends to pull the jet stream further south, which means storms are more likely to, uh, you know, come across here. So maybe we'll get some good snow this year. Who knows? Nothing like a glass of cold, ice cold water. Yeah, I tried growing my hair long a couple years ago and wasn't really into it. Oh yeah, I saw that you posted a picture of your yard about a week ago. Well, the weather station's really gotten a chance to show what it can do because we've gotten about 5 inches of rain since I installed that thing a week ago. And so it's documented. It's pretty accurate because I have an analog rain gauge out in the yard and I compare the two, and it's doing a pretty good job. And the thermometer is really accurate. See, that was the reason I got rid of the old one because it wasn't picking up the temperature outside very well. It could be 50 out and it would be reporting it as 80. So, okay, Rhonda said she posted a picture of her yard. Let's see if we got this here. Oh, yeah. So it looks like they're about 3 feet down, huh? What are the little purple flags? You gotta just have them. You gotta just have them fill it with water, and then you have a swimming pool. Yeah, that's what they were looking for is the radiation. Are they still detecting it way down there? Yeah, I think it was like in the low 80s yesterday here, and like I said, it's upper 40s right now. Still positive. Yikes. Well, it's been a long time, so yeah, I mean they're gonna have to go down quite a ways. They found a sinkhole, huh? Oh, that's just what you want. Yeah, yeah, the rain gauge is working well. Yeah, it has so much more information than the old one, so I like that. I'm getting wind speed, wind direction, rain, all that good stuff. Good morning, Yvonne. Yeah, yeah, here too, Rhonda. We've gotten like 5 inches in the last week. I think that's more in this week than probably we've gotten combined all summer. Well, hello, Nibble. I see Nibble peeking around the corner there. Yeah, no snow here, but like I said, we're supposed to get into the upper 20s, I think, tomorrow night. And then it starts warming up a little. Then we'll get back into maybe the 70s by the end of the week. Just a weird little cold front came through there. Good morning, Darth. Howdy, Puget Sound. Yeah, I got them all kind of staged in here right now because I don't, a lot of this stuff I can't get wet. And we got rain coming today, rain coming tomorrow. So I'm going to wait until it's all over, the rain's over. It's supposed to the rain's supposed to kind of move out tomorrow afternoon. So we'll probably start putting Halloween up tomorrow afternoon and then finish it up on Tuesday. Probably get the stuff in the trees tomorrow and then go from there. But got it all staged in here, ready to go. All we got to do is just drag it outside and do our thing here. Mommy ate 2 boxes of Halloween chocolate. Uh-oh. I wish I could video the thing, but I don't want to reveal too much about where I live. I might show a little bit, something that that doesn't reveal where I live. The tomatoes haven't produced anything yet. Daddy says go straight to her butt, huh? Where's the light flashing from? I got a strobe light behind one of the rocks there. You can kind of see right there. It's kind of behind that. I wanted to kind of hide it a little bit, but still kind of give you the effect. And I got to admit, the strobe light on the TV screen or on the computer screen doesn't work very well because of the frame rate issues, but that's okay. Oh yes, yeah. Last year was the first time I did Halloween at my house since I've been in Waco, and had a really good turnout. So hoping to do better this year now that hopefully a little bit of word of mouth have gotten out. I've already got a couple of things up. I've got the Halloween lights up. I've got the skeleton hung up in the front yard, and I've been running the projector in the window with a ghost. So hubby likes the Animals shirt. Yeah, that's my favorite Pink Floyd album. That's a great album. A lot of people say, "Oh, yeah, I like Dark Side of the Moon" or "Wish You Were Here" or "The Wall" or something like that. Those are great albums too. But I like some of the earlier stuff. I like Animals. I like Umaguma. I like Metal. Sister had a Halloween party last night. It was great, huh? Yeah. Well, for the last week or so, I've been worrying that ours was going to get rained out, but looks like we're going to be okay now. At least for now. Who knows? They can't. They can't predict the weather very accurately, so anything could happen. But one night you get so drunk you sang The Wall at karaoke, huh? Yeah, one night I got so drunk I was singing Roy Orbison. Am I crazy about cleaning? No, I'm. If your mommy is crazy about cleaning, I'm anti your mommy. I'm the opposite. I am not crazy about cleaning at all. And tambourine and all. Huh? Eventually, I kind of hit my limit, or else I'd drown in my own filth. But mommy is a severe clean freak, huh? Yeah, made cookies and biscuits yesterday. That sounds good. White's wandering around looking at the Halloween decorations. I was absolutely disgusted. I was driving home last night, and there's actually a house that has their Christmas lights up now. We're not even through Halloween yet. Splendid sugar cookies, huh? Yeah, no, but I can't go swimming in a jacuzzi. See, one of the things I like to do is just, go swim underwater. You can't do that in a jacuzzi. Oh, I'll definitely put Christmas lights up this year. Christmas is already up at Home Depot, I noticed. I'm running the dishwasher right now. It always makes me happy when I hear the drain pump running. Makes me know we got that problem solved. Put a 2 foot Christmas tree up. That's it, huh? Yeah. Last year was the first year I did anything Christmas wise in the house. I've always done it outside. I love putting Christmas lights up and having them up. I just like the way the house looks. Goes up Christmas Eve, down on Boxing Day, huh? Yeah, Christmas goes up usually after Thanksgiving. Hopefully that's that same weekend, and then it stays up until New Year's. New Year's will usually be the last day I'll run. I'll have Christmas lights on. Yeah, sorry, it's uh it's too early to have Christmas up. I noticed the same people did it last year too. I mean, it's nice, it's they have it's a very elegant decoration. It's just it's white lights streaming the house, and then they got these lit Christmas wreaths on two sides of the house. It's very tasteful, but it's too early. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving. I was just thinking about that yesterday. Even before you open the gifts, you grab the trash bag. Huh? You use glazed pottery for a Christmas tree, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I got the artificial tree, and that seems to do all right. I was a little concerned how the cats would deal with it, but they seem to leave it alone. Thanksgiving is in October there, and they put up Christmas. Yeah, see, it's a little too early for that. My mom's doing good. She's out of the rehab place and back in her apartment now, so she's very happy about that. She's kind of accepting the fact now that she's going to have to, uh, be good and stay in her chair more and not try and get out of the chair unless there's somebody there to help her. I think maybe she needs to learn that lesson and not try and overdo it because that's what's causing troubles. Yeah, I bet you having cats, young cats would be an issue. They'd be up the tree. These guys are 16 years old and going to be 17 in March. Did you know that? 17 years old. It's time for you to get out on your own, dude. You gotta stop living at home here, leeching off of me. No, I don't do the cat's nails much. They're declawed in the front, and the back claws. I don't usually work with that too much. Yeah, yeah. Some cases I've seen that too. I used to work at a vet right out of high school, and I did see a few cases where the claws curled back and dug into the animal's paws. Hey, Spaniel mom. Almost got to saw them off, huh? No, I didn't know there was recall on some Instant Pots. Never had any problems to mine. Well, I'm getting a little bit ready for Halloween, as you might be able to tell. Definitely going to do it here. Job's doing good. I'm still doing my lead stuff and my material handler stuff. I almost think that was like a conspiracy from the company. The company is always concerned that they're going to overwork the leads and the leads are going to quit. So I'm kind of jokingly saying that at some, what I think they're doing right now is they're having me do two jobs, do the material handler and the lead, so that when the material handler stuff finally stops, I'll be able to just be a lead, and it's like, okay, whew, God, that's over. It's not so bad anymore. Dynamic duo becomes super affectionate lately. They're probably jealous that you got new cats. Yeah, I wasn't a huge Friends fan. I don't think I ever even actually watched the show, but sad that he passed. But yeah, also Suzanne Summers and Richard Mole. Yeah, yeah, sporting a new haircut here. Getting a little fuzzy. Well, I heard drowned. I didn't hear anything about a heart attack, but it's all new. The news is still coming out, and I got to admit, not being a huge Matt Perry fan, I didn't really read a whole bunch about it. I just saw that it happened. Need to go out on the town, look for a Mrs. Roll. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, he was like only 54, I think. Yeah, well, when you get residuals like that, like he probably got from Friends, he could afford a jacuzzi the size of a swimming pool. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to hold off on speculating too much about it until they, because nobody really knows right now. A lot of people are just speculating what happened. So Logan is going to be Mrs. Roll, huh? Logan Roll. Hey, Bill. Hi, Gene. I just said hi, Gene. Yeah, we'll figure. They'll figure out what happened. Logan is a cutie. So is Charlotte. I've seen pictures of both of them. They're both cuties. We can have a son named Duck. Better yet, we could have two sons named Duck and a daughter named Goose. So we need Duck and Roll. So the middle name would have to be something like Nathan then, right? So it's Duck and Roll. What do you think of that? You got anything to add? Huh? Chopping my head off here. That's not very good framing up the shot here. What am I, an amateur? Haven't done anything with the peppers yet. I'll probably make some more salsa this week and it'll end up in there. I got to do that anyway. I've been out of it for about a week. In fact, I actually went and bought some pico de gallo at the grocery store just so I could, put off having to make it a little bit. Well, I mean, that's what the reporters are saying. They're speculating too. We had to wait until they figure out what the cause of death is. At this point, you know, it's just everybody guessing. How's Beth doing? I just saw that she posted pictures on Facebook. One of her, I guess, favorite places to go is a little Danish or Swedish village in kind of central California called Solvang. And I guess she just posted some photos of her being there. I guess she's adopted a daughter. So I guess she's like 15 or 16 years old or something like that. Beth's always wanted to have kids. She's always been a very mommy kind of person. Yeah, I've been there a couple of times. In fact, I think when Jordan and I went up to Hearst Castle, I think we stopped off at Solvang on the way. You can go back and check out that video because I think he vlogged there. It's a fun place. There's all sorts of cool stuff there. Yeah, Hearst Castle is still there, definitely. Eyes are getting a little dry here. I don't know if they host murder mystery there. I don't know. It's just fun to kind of go see the place. Yeah, there's multiple tours there. Jordan went there once and did like the night tour, and I guess it was like a candlelight tour or something like that. Yeah, I love the indoor pool too. That thing's massive. Imagine the upkeep on that. Restored Bolt Castle. I don't even know anything about that. Must be really dehydrated today. I'm already through my first glass of vodka. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I pulled something out of the freezer. I think I didn't mark it, so I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's more of that Cajun stew I made a few weeks ago. I thought I'd eaten all of that, but it's like, no, there's something there. I think that's it. It may not be thawed though, so we'll figure something out. Yeah, I've been to Catalina Island a few times. It's been a long time. I went there when I was a kid. When I was in the Boy Scouts, we went there once. That's right. That's vodka. What's more fun is to, rather than no labels on the cans, is to take the labels off the can and put them on other cans. So people think they're getting one thing and they open it up and it's something else. I'm good, Ruth. How are you? Restaurant vlogs are one of those things that are just kind of spur of the moment. So, they'll happen when they happen. I don't really plan them ahead of time. There is a place I want to go visit at some point. Um, I was talking to someone at work, lamenting the fact that it's hard to find good Mexican food here in Texas because a lot of times the Mexican restaurants are these fusion places that do what they call Tex-Mex and not really into Tex-Mex. But I was talking to a friend and she said that there is a place downtown called Hecho in Waco that I've been thinking about checking out. I've seen it before and I've thought about going, and she kind of recommended it. So yeah, I like Mex. So my mom's doing good. She's finally out of the rehab place and back in her apartment. Kind of accepted the fact that she has to, uh, resist the urge to stand up and walk and just have to stay in her chair more unless there's somebody there to help her. And that's what she's going to have to do because, that's how she ended up in the hospital this time. is she fell and broke her heel or whatever it was. And, she's been off. So she's just going to have to, take it easy. Pizza dip. That does sound good. I love pizza. Yeah, no breakdancing. Definitely no breakdancing. Do I have a caregiver, or does my mom have a caregiver? Well, she lives in an assisted living apartment, and so if she needs help, she can get there. But she doesn't have somebody who's like live in. Yeah, she needs to put the heels away, definitely. Yeah, I don't wear heels ever. I'm still going to do um, the rock display case that's going to go underneath the table behind me. That's going to be a project coming up, and now the temperature is starting to cool off a little bit. I haven't gotten any new rocks. I've been kind of saving my money. I got my property tax bill last week, and so I gotta save a little bit of money for that. Fortunately, I'm getting a bigger paycheck now with the raise and promotion, and so that'll help a little bit. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more uh, forward thinking in the future in terms of getting that, so I don't get to this point of the year where, okay, I got to come up with all this money now. Yeah, I'm still kind of trying to figure out what it's going to look like too. I still kind of working on it in my head. There's one little thing that I'm kind of struggling with right now, figuring out how we're going to do that. I mean, a live stream on Halloween, probably not. I'll probably put some video up. I already have a Halloween video because I started setting up for Halloween a little bit last week, and so the video on Halloween Day will actually be that video. I haven't really given up the idea of getting an interview with Bush. It's just, just I keep putting it off. I don't know. I might be able to pull it off. You can dress up as Nurse Ratched for Halloween. Awesome. Hello, Kimberly. Yeah, Rhonda's a tiny little thing. 6'3". About 16 inches, this one. Right? That's when you get your head up. I think Tracy likes you. Yep, Tracy likes you. Or she's laughing at you, one or the other. I haven't decorated the yard yet. Yeah, all I gotta do is wait for 12 years for Logan. That won't be creepy, right? Pullback's doing good. Yeah, it's still doing its thing. It's struggling to keep up with all the acorns because, there's still tons of acorns ending up in that pool. But this one seems to be fine. I like tall women. Yeah, I showed you that bucket of acorns a couple of days ago. I pulled at least that many out of the pool this morning. I didn't get them all. Yeah, probably going to redo the pool probably when my bonus check comes around this year. I like petite women too, so, you know, but I definitely wouldn't rule out a relationship with someone who's tall, even if she was taller than I am. She is, John, but I think she's a gold digger. She keeps calling me her sugar daddy. Yeah, my qualifications: I'm a lonely guy who drinks too much vodka. I don't know. I like her. She's cute, and I would definitely be interested if I thought she was interested in me. But you know, well, see, and that's what it all kind of all the gold digger stuff started was when she found out that I was gonna once I got the job established that I was gonna buy a house and that I had cash to pay for it. At that point, she started doing her thing, and I'm not sure if she's serious or just playing around. But the whole gold digger, the whole sugar daddy thing, that doesn't do it for me. And I don't even necessarily think she's serious. Because I kind of let her know that that I'm not interested in being anybody's sugar daddy, and she keeps doing it. So yeah, she's about half my age. The truth is, we'd be good for each other. She's a single mom with two kids, and but she's a hard worker. She makes decent money, but hello from Texas, Jimmy the Viking. See, I see nothing wrong with any of that. Like I said, she's cute, she's fun, she's a hard worker. I can tell she's a good mother. She loves her kids. If she was just serious about me, then she's definitely someone I could fall for. But well, I mean, that's not so unheard of. She'd have to pass the Logan test. Huh? I mean, someone who's half my age, that's not nearly as creepy as someone who's 1/10 my age. Logan's getting her bag. She's getting on a plane, huh? New job's going great. I'm learning all sorts of new stuff. Spent a little time dealing with an issue last night, and kind of got drew more attention to myself. On some of the things that I can do. We were having some computer problems. There's a report that we have to do at the end of every shift that goes to management, and the program that we do to create the report wasn't working right. It was giving us errors. And for the first time, I kind of sat in on the call with the expert. And by the end of the call, I'd actually taken over the call, from the manager of another shift plus the other lead on my shift. They were struggling with the expert on the software, and got to the point where they weren't getting anywhere. And I said, I got involved, and so I don't know. Maybe they're already planning the next move for me. The ink hasn't even sealed on the lead deal yet, or hasn't even dried on the ink on the lead deal. But it's funny. One of the people who recommended me for this position was talking to me and already saying what the next position was going to be, and it was replacing this expert on the software. So I don't know. We'll see. My mom's doing good, Darth. She's finally out of the rehab place and back in her own apartment. And that just happened, I guess, a couple days ago. And she's happy to be there, and kind of, I guess, resigned herself that she's going to have to be a little bit more careful in the future when it comes to, you know, doing things that involve standing up and moving around. She's going to have to stay in the chair more. And I think that's something that's a lesson that she had to learn, because this last issue is because her knee buckled under her and she fell. Jordan and I don't really talk that much. The communication we do is through text messaging. And no, I don't think we've said anything recently. I think the last time we talked at all, he popped in on a live stream a couple weeks ago. And I think I talked to him when I was doing the Denver Pile video, because I told him I was going to go do that. And he said, "Oh yeah, he thought that would be a good one." He also told me that he had suggested that to me at one point, and I guess he probably did. I just forgot. Yeah, I think the only person I talk to on the phone is my mom, because my mom is not really a technology person, and so she struggles enough to make the phone work. But when it comes to texting, it's hit or miss in that way. Yeah, I don't really wear a watch anymore in my case. Haven't worn one for a long time. Yeah, I could see my mom wrapped in bubble wrap. She just lay down and roll around. Yeah, I heard that. Richard Mall too. That one hit me more than Matthew Perry, because I never really was a Friends fan, but I was a huge Night Court fan. In fact, Night Court is one of those shows that, if I ever find a good deal on, the entire series on DVD, I'd definitely pick that one up. That's a great show. Every one of them was funny. The characters were just awesome. Jordan pointed out recently that the person that does the voice narration at the beginning of Texas Chainsaw Massacre is John Larroquette, who played Attorney Dan Fielding on Night Court. The show word for word. Yeah, see, that was a show that I never got into. I don't think I watched it more than once. John Larroquette and the black woman who was the bailiff. She's still alive. I saw a picture today. Somebody posted a picture of the Night Court cast, and basically, John Larroquette and that black woman who was the bailiff were in color, and then all the rest of them were grayscale. Roz, that's right. I forgot her name. I have a few TV series on DVD. I have Quantum Leap. I love that show. Married with Children. I have that. I got the A Team. I think that the A Team van is sometimes on top of the shelf here, but it isn't right now. Um, I have the entire series of Entourage. I like that show. What else do I have? I think that's all. Yeah, I never watched Wings either. I remember it being on, but it was just one of those things I wasn't into. Didn't watch Moonlighting either. Didn't become a Bruce Willis fan until Die Hard. Yeah, I still like that '70s show, and I don't know, I don't really know what I think about the Danny Masterson situation. I watched the first episode of that '90s show and wasn't into it. It looked horrible. Yeah, I can kind of relate to that '70s show too. I was a little bit younger than those kids were. In I think there was originally set in like '76, '77, and I was like 12, 13, and at that time, so I was a little bit younger, but I can still relate to a lot of that. Yeah, that '90s show is on Netflix, I think. I watched the first one just because I wanted to see. I'd heard it was bad, and it was worse. No, no, I haven't added anything to the wish list. The last that's it's still just village elements for the train. Bite has returned here. Yeah, I used to watch the Cosby Show too. I don't know. You can always if you want to donate to the towards the pool, you can always do a PayPal or something like that. But the truth is, come bonus time, I'll have the money for that. Bonus money is usually pretty good, and it should be better this time because I got a pretty substantial bump in pay with the promotion. I mean, I've kind of made it clear on this. I'm not really into this for the money. You'll notice that I don't put send me PayPal, send me Patreon, at the end of every video like a lot of vloggers do. It's there. If you want to do it, you can do it. But thanks for stopping in, John. Good talking to you. Well, a lot of times now, I'm starting to lose faith in our court system because there's a lot of people that if they don't like you, doesn't matter whether you're guilty or not, they'll do what they can to destroy you. And unfortunately, if you have a bunch of bad actors, in the jury, you never know whether you can trust it. Now, if Danny Masterson did what he's accused of doing, then he needs to go to jail for a long time. But I don't know if we actually have an answer that he did anything. Well, I mean, I'm sure the church didn't have proof. I'm sure I heard that they tried to help cover it up. But I mean, actual physical evidence, or just they knew he'd been accused and tried to protect him. I don't know. I've never really had a whole lot of respect for the whole Scientology thing. It seemed kind of like a cult to me. But Well, it used to be right across the street from where Jordan lived. And so I walk by that place all the time. It's a beautiful place. I didn't follow the trial that closely, so I don't know exactly what happened or what evidence was presented. Yeah, Yvonne, you can't deny the influence of money. A lot of times, there's people that enter into consensual relationships like this and then try and extort money for it. And I automatically am doubtful of things like that, Rhonda. You forget about it, and all of a sudden, 10, 15 years later, it's like, oh, wait. And it's like, yeah, right. Something like that happens, you report it immediately. You at least say something to somebody. Do I have any new Halloween decorations? Well, I have those zombie babies that are new this year, and the girl on the swing. It isn't new, but it's going to be the first time it's going to be premiering here in Texas. And of course, I got the Pumpkin King there in the background, and he was kind of a bit player last year because he didn't work. So I had kind of him in the back of the yard. He's going to be out in the street this year because he's working again, and so he's going to make a more profound premiere this year than in the past. So yeah, Halloween's gonna be bigger and better this year. And of course, I'll have the tiki torches out along the street. I like that. That's a great effect. The open flame, it kind of lights things up and creates kind of a creepy environment. So we'll definitely do that. Hi, Vinay. How are you? I got a strobe light on the Pumpkin King. Charlotte's dressing up as Elsa, huh? Well, I'm always out in the front yard on Halloween. A lot of times, I like interacting with the kids on Halloween, and especially in my when I had my display in California, all of that was in the backyard, and so I had a lot of kids that wouldn't come into the backyard because they were too scared by what was going on there. And it's like everyone gets candy, when I do stuff. So I stay out there and watch, and so if somebody's too scared to come up, or come into the backyard like they were, or even come up to the door. It's fine. I'll uh, I'll come down to them. It was a good opportunity to interact with the neighbors anyway. Do I dress up? No. I'll just. I mean, I've got a mask, kind of a scream mask that I sometimes wear, but I generally just dress in dark clothing. Got a pair of black jeans and a black T-shirt that I wear, and that's the extent of my dressing up. Well, if we're gonna ever get anyone that's going to spill their guts about what happened with JFK, probably now is about the time it's going to happen because anyone who would have any firsthand knowledge is probably getting to the point where they're coming to the end of their life, and if they're going to, you know, let us all know at the end, now is about the time we'll hear it. Or it'll be like in somebody's will that, once I die, release this to the public or something. Well, I mean, there's going to be some that'll doubt it, I'm sure, but who knows? Well, and trust me, I know this firsthand after doing my JFK video. That's still one of the videos that I still get comments, all the time about people who have opposing conspiracy theories and stuff like that. And those people, they're so invested in their own specific conspiracy theory that nothing they hear will ever change their mind. Ugh. There, did I make you all yawn? That's true, VNA. What's like 60 years now since the assassination, isn't it? Will be in just a couple of days, isn't it? Because it was like November '63 that he was shot. So I guess it makes sense that if you're going to put a book out, you put it out to coincide with the 60th anniversary. What are you looking at? We haven't done any kitty treats today, have we? No? Okay. Guess you don't want it. You don't want any. We'll save it for next time. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that there's disclaimers before Bugs Bunny. People are stupid today. You tell people not to drink shampoo and don't point a shotgun at somebody's head and pull the trigger. You have to refill the vodka. I know. Yeah, I'm almost done here. We still got more than a half hour to go here. Might have to. The herd came running into Sear House. That's what we were going for. Yep. It's funny. I was watching the latest Rambo movie, and there's actually a disclaimer at the beginning of the movie says that the producers of the movie and the studio do not necessarily condone what happens in this movie. It's like, wait, this is a Rambo movie. Does that mean that you condone what happened in the rest of the Rambo movies? Yeah, yeah. Don't iron with the clothes on. And every one of those stupid warning labels that we see is because somebody actually did that. Don't drink shampoo. No, I don't think I ever saw any of the Halloween locations. I saw the Nightmare on Elm Street house once with Jordan. Yeah, don't eat the Tide Pods. Or a warning label on a cup of coffee saying, "Warning, contents are hot." Yeah, I know. That's sort of the point. You need a new car. Maybe you should try that. Yeah, right. Feed your kids dirt from Home Depot, so it's okay. Well, you probably don't want to be eating the dirt at your house anyway, Rhonda. There's whole other problems there. Let's see what the weather looks like here because they were kind of promising rain today. I can't see rain in the area, but I don't see anything coming in. There's stuff down around Austin, but other than that, it seems kind of wispy. Yeah, we just got a little bit of rain yesterday too. I think I recorded almost an inch here. But you're down in southern Texas, aren't you, VNA? You get a free car wash in a range. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Way to find that silver lining. Yeah, San Antonio. I knew it was somewhere down there. It was like 49 when I looked at the temperature a little bit ago. Let's see, what does it say now? It says 52 on the computer. I don't know. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Kind of windy out there though. Logan yells out the window and says, I'm in school right now. Please be quiet so I can learn. That's awesome. It's 79 down there. That's weird. I mean, you are closer to the ocean and all, but I wouldn't have expected. Yeah, it's cold here. Ah, here we go. We're losing Gene again. Got to go to church. Have a good church, Gene. Thanks for stopping in. Good talking to you. Yeah, let me zoom out because that's right. There is like a hurricane down in Mexico. Let's see what kind of an effect that's having on us, if any. I guess that's over, isn't it? Oh, there it is. It's not really spinning though, is it? Seems just to be a strengthening low pressure system. Getting stronger though. Holy cow. This app has become increasingly flaky. Yeah, I don't really see a whole lot going on. Oh yeah, I remember Santa Ana winds. They were actually not nice at night. I like to go out in the backyard, just kind of sit out in the backyard and enjoy them. Nice warm, maybe 75, 80 degrees, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, the Santa Ana winds, that was the downside of the Santa Ana winds. You always ended up with brush fires. Yeah, ice cream's all gone. Ice cream doesn't last long around here. Ugh. I'll probably take a nap after this. Yeah, I saw some photos from the hurricane. Looked pretty bad. Yep, we said ice cream, Ruth. Haven't decided yet what's for dinner. I pulled something out of the freezer. I don't know if it'll be thawed by then. I'm not even sure what it is. I think it's a little of that Cajun stew I made a few weeks ago. I thought I was all done with that, but I guess maybe I got some more. Mocha fudge almond. That does sound good. Mac and meat sauce. That sounds good too. Yeah, I don't know. I must have been a little dehydrated because I mean we're almost done with the second glass here, and I still got 30 minutes to go. I might have to refill. Pork chops, mashed potatoes, and a veggie. That sounds good. Crack open another bottle. Yeah. He's still here in case anyone wondered. Chocolate cake sounds good. Yummy, yummy. What was it Al Bundy said about chocolate cake? Chocolate cake, chocolate cake. Eat so much like a tummy ache. That's the end of the water. Married with Children. Yeah, that was classic. That was one of the best TV shows ever. One of those shows I have the whole series. I mean, it was such a miracle cast. Every one of them was great. Family Guy has its moments too. I was never as into that as I was like into South Park, but Jordan kind of got me into Family Guy a little bit because he was way into Family Guy there for a while. Get a negative reaction to just one brand of chocolate? That's interesting. Got Jessica playing AC/DC for you, huh? Just got an ad for 2024 Chevy. All right. Well, go buy that Chevy to support the channel. Heck, buy two of them. Of course, you gotta play it full blast. Never saw Modern Family. There's a ringing endorsement. You watch it while you sleep. Your hubby's an old record hound, huh? I got a few. Most of mine are rare ones, though, and worth some money. And I don't even own a turntable. I don't buy a lot of records these days. A lot of the stuff on the radio I'm just not as into. I think the last time I bought a record or a CD was when I went and saw Flaming Lips with Jordan at Willie Nelson's place, and the opening band was a band called Particle Kid, and I got his CD. That's a pretty good CD. Brought a turntable home on his motorcycle. Okay. You mean come visit here a little bite? Decided you need a little attention? Or is it the kitty treats again? Bring all your pets running here. Look how intently he's staring now. Got your attention, didn't I? He bit me again. Oh well. Guess he doesn't love me, huh? Don't get work done when you're listening to music because you're dancing, huh? You'd be surprised what you can carry on the back of a bike. You dance at work, huh? You get called out for it. Here, tune the moods in, and off you go, huh? Yeah, sometimes when I'm going out for my nightly walk, I'll be listening to something on the phone. Depends on what I'm in the mood for. So I remember Rhonda is too friendly. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on my end, Yvonne. And the fact that it seems like it just happens for a second and then clears up might just be something on your end. You like a funky beat. Huh? Ugh. Yeah, I remember you saying something about that, Rhonda. Yeah, that'll never happen, Yvonne. I have no moves. If I had a dancing name, it would be the Funky Klutz. Call you Crazy Loves Buckley, huh? Someone keeps eating the candy at your altar. Who is that, Nancy? Is that you? Sit up here a little bit. I'm starting to nod off a little bit. Too old. These live streams are taking their toll on me here. Right, Bite? Nap sounds good, doesn't it? Soon enough. Thought I said nibble, but I guess not. Yeah, there he is. He's back again. Yeah, Buckley's. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, that's my buddy. A couple of hair mats, dude. We got to brush you out. Gotta give you a brushing here. Turn yourself around. Let's see if we can brush out some of these mats. Otherwise, we're going to have to get the scissor. I think we're going to have to get the scissor on you, dude. They're pretty good right now. Yeah, getting a little of it here. Yeah, we'll work on that afterwards, I think. We're going to have to go at you with a scissor, dude. You got hair mats. And now we got flying fur in my nose. Ugh. All right, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, cat here. Yeah, he's pretty cool about being brushed. He likes to brush. Formula One racing. All right, sounds like fun. Have a good day, Nancy. Thanks for stopping in. You're watching NASCAR, huh? Never been that into NASCAR. Cars driving in a circle. I like it better when they have the figure eight and they got to cross paths with each other. She thinks I look like Dale Jr., huh? All right. I don't know how they get the maps. I think it has to do with their grooming. They're probably because they're. If you actually look at a cat's tongue, cats have little tiny hairs on their tongue, so it's almost like they're brushing themselves when they groom. And I guess probably those little hairs kind of get all, kind of brush it and move the loose hair, and it kind of gets all bound up that way. I think. It's not very often the bite gets mapped, so just got to deal with them when they happen. It's weird too because this isn't even shedding season for him. I had to shave him bald, huh? You're getting attacked by midnight right now, huh? Sweet. Oh, we could always add this into the mix. That might have made it worse, or that might have uh, captured their attention for a minute. A little distraction, chance to get away. They ran to the kitchen, huh? Is that where they get their treats? You get your treat wherever you want it, don't you? They're out in the kitchen now. They want their treats and they're going to meow for it, huh? That's funny. Meow. That got your attention too, didn't it? Meow. Meow. Nothing to say? You're a horrible interviewee. Yes, you are. Yeah, just has no comment. That's true. His comments are always kind of boring anyway. He just says the same thing over and over again. He's like one of those pull string dolls where you pull a string and it says something. Only he just says meow. Just realized we haven't seen Eric Moon today. He must be sleeping in today. He does that a lot on his weekends. He tends to stay in bed until like noon or 1 or something like that. That's the life. That's the life I want. Yeah, Bite can be kind of vocal too sometimes. Nibble, not so much. But she's got such a dainty little meow. She got kind of a meow. Yeah, we haven't seen Pegtooth in a while, have we? Thanks for stopping in, Yvonne. Yeah, sorry about the buffering if that's on my end. Yeah, Pegtooth used to be here all the time, like was a regular every week. I guess people just get tired of this. I mean, I'm not exactly the most enthralling person in the world, so I guess eventually you're gonna have your fill of me. I don't remember ever ignoring Pegtooth. I don't even ignore the trolls. I tend to take them on. They're the ones I want to go away. Well, see, and that's the beauty of having kind of a small group like this. Is when you watch like Jordan's live streams, the comments are whizzing by. There's no way in the world he can respond to everyone. But there's 21 people in here, so that's just really simple. Yeah, I try to VNA. Yeah, I guess I'm just not big enough to be worthy of the trouble. That was something I said to one of the trolls. I said, I guess I should be proud that this live stream is successful enough to get people to want to come in and be trolls. And then the troll said, oh, you're not that important. It's like, well, then why are you here? I'm not that important. You must be a pretty pathetic troll. Yeah, I'm not complaining, but I do like to play with my food before I eat it. I think my favorite troll encounter was some kid came in here. Well, someone pretending to be a kid came in and and caused trouble and got blocked. And then someone who claimed to be that kid's mother came in and criticized me for blocking her kid. And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Did it, when you got blocked? Did it look anything like this?" And I blocked her. I'm sure it was the same person because how many people have a user handle with a name and then another user handle that says it's the kid's name, it says, say the username was John and then another username said John's mom. Sorry. I knew that was fake from the beginning. It was the same person. In fact, all the trolls are probably the same person. That's why it's hit or miss. That's why you have days where it's troll after troll after troll after troll after troll because it's the same person logging in with a different account and doing something, and then finally they get bored or move on with something else or get arrested or something like that, and then you don't see it anymore. And I think that's the reason. It's just one of them. Yeah, some pathetic loser living in their basement. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Well, I'm pretty sure I know who the troll is. Jordan told me what the guy's name is, and he tried to befriend me once on Facebook. And based on that, I was able to trace him back and look at his profile, and I know what his name is. I know what he looks like. I know where he works. I know where he lives. I know what his kids look like. So he tries anything, you know, he'll be sorry. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, it is the same guy, and he went after Adam, and he went after Justin, he went after Jacob. It's the same guy, and I know what his name is. I know where he lives. I know what he looks like. I know where he works. He made the mistake of using his real account on me, and so I got all that stuff documented. Yeah, we're gonna probably wrap this one up. I put in my 2 hours too, so give it another minute or so. If anyone has anything else to say, you can speak now or hold on to it until next week. Yeah, yeah, that's him. Bye, Charlotte. Bye, Logan. Bye, Sear Menagerie. Bye, Rhonda. Thanks, girls. Nana says she loves you too. I know. All right, what better place to end than right there? So, thanks everyone. Had a good time today, and we'll pick this up again next week. I'll see you then. Good night.